Welcome to No Rules. And this is the 18th episode. And I must say, this is longer than TQ's rap career.
TQ.
Yeah, TQ, that's what I called him.
I can barely remember TQ. That is a deep dive.
Gotta get me in on the west side. Da-na-na-na.
Oh,
Rest in
DJ,
peace,
yeah.
Tupac Shakur.
Yeah,
I'll
DJ.
always remember the outro because he said it in a slow jam way.
Rest in peace, Pop Smoke.
Rest in peace, Pop Smoke as well, man. We heard the news today. Terrible, 20 years old. My thoughts are with him and his family. And people, life is short, man. That's just a proof of like how short life is. So I just want everyone to enjoy, joke until we go, because we're only here to visit, as my stepdad says. In the room today, we have to my left we have no one. To my right we've got Felix Kemp, and we've got Greg in the house. Greg's selling the camera. I don't know nothing about cameras, by the way.
Selling a camera.
But yeah, if you want a camera that can zoom in and zoom out, holla at Greg and Bond.
So where's our guest?
Well, yeah, today's a bit different. So basically, I'm not going to say who because they're coming on. But basically, the guest that was meant to come on today had to go and catch a flight last minute. All right? And my thing is, you can't interrupt the back. Now on this show,
Absolutely.
we don't pay people. There's only one person that asked for payment to come on this show. And I said, listen, the money takes 4 years to clear. When it's clear, you can come on, which means I don't want to see them ever again.
There's been a few people offered to pay to come on.
Yeah, well, I don't mind that. But I mean, paying is not, it's not in the budget. Even if I had the budget, I wouldn't do that because we're all friends. We keep it organic. We're not
organic,
here.
yeah.
It's organic. But yeah, the guest that was meant to be here today is in Paris. And I was like, well, I'm not going to cancel.
No.
Let's just let's just keep it organic.
Yeah.
Don't always have to be a guest.
Yeah, I was saying to someone recently that they had a show that they stopped doing for about 2 months because it was like, oh, we were going through some personal stuff, and I was like, you can't do that. You actually can't get away. Like you can't build. You can't. The people want your content. You can't just stop.
Yeah.
You have to keep going. Find a way. Have to find a way. Well, we did the Filthy Fellas watch along on Monday.
That was amazing. I just love the boys because it's just not about on camera. Off camera, we continue like the camera's still on.
Yeah.
But it's just organic.
It's all content. What do you think about Busy Signal and his first appearance in 5 years?
I didn't even notice Busy Signal was there. I mean, Busy Signal's an artist from Jamaica that I never engage with. Busy Signal, Capleton, Gregory Isaac.
Oh, what?
Yeah, just I don't know. That just I have to throw that one in, and let's throw one more in there. Elephant Man.
No, I love Elephant Man.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Signal the plane.
Yeah.
No, he doesn't even look like an elephant.
But Lumos has been trying to get on Filthy Fellas for 5 years.
Busy Signal's been trying to get on FilthyFellas for 5 years. When I went to an Arsenal game with Lumos, he introduced me to his friend called Babs, some Punjabi guy, and that's when I realised Lumos is in deep trouble.
Why?
Because the people you hang around with, it says a lot. Do you know, for example, it's like when I went my Jammer's party with Miles, and Miles said he's coming with his bedroom. Like, I'm like very intrigued to
Absolutely.
meet Miles' friend.
Yeah.
And the guy comes with a skateboard.
No.
Well, speaking of skateboards are the reason why I always remove myself from the situation. So on Saturday, when we walked into that party in Lambert Grove, now again, big up Max. I came to your party was lit. But someone was on a skateboard in the party.
Yeah, big up Max. His party was lit. I hated it.
But I know what it is, T. It's because we're 2 years older than everyone in there.
Yeah, that definitely didn't help. But yeah, I felt like we walked into a party that was already like 60% like underway. And me, you, Dazza, Miles, Vooj, and then Wheezy just stood there waiting for it to be good. And then I turned around and you were gone.
Well, this is my problem. And there's no rules out here, yeah? Max, I don't care. First of all, people are performing on the stage.
Yeah.
The ceiling is below the stage.
It was
so
just
I can
shoulders.
only see knees and shin pads on the stage.
Yeah, it was tough.
So I couldn't see what was going on. Don't get me wrong, the crowd, they love it. It's lit.
Yeah,
But
they were having a good time.
I saw people wearing academics. Now, the last time I saw academics, like Busy Rascal, the guy in the corner. But on Saturday, I saw academics.
Yeah, it was. There was some weird styles going on in there.
And Vooj has got this new thing of twerking. in public.
Nothing wrong with that.
No, there's nothing wrong with that. But I mean, when I'm looking at a situation or predicament, I don't want to see a Serbian guy in front of me twerking. That's just me.
What's a Serbian guy then?
A Serbian guy is just huge twerking. Well, see, I stormed off. I went out, went on the phone, because I was meant to host at another party, which was in Canary Wharf. So I thought, all right, should I go? I said, you know what, let me just go. And I was with Dazza. Dazza doesn't understand. All Dazza knows is yardie things. So he doesn't understand that. He can't see no yardie. That wouldn't have fought people, by the way, but I wish it was. So we left. We left, and I went to the party in Canary Wharf, and getting out the car and making my way to the venue, a Range Rover tried to run me over. So, I've jumped on the car, like, what's going on? And guess who it was,
Jumped on the car.
Well, it drove towards me. It was like a joke, but I don't know what the joke, because none of my friends have got a Range Rover. Everyone's got 9 to 5s.
Apart from our hand.
But, so man, I think it's not Poet. Poet ain't been paid for a minute. So it must be, because my friend that was, selling Range Rovers passed away, unfortunately.
Oh.
So I was thinking, is he back? Backlash? No way.
No way.
So the cars come, and a guy sticks his head out. Specs, wait for us. I'm looking at him. Glasses off, I'm looking at him. Glasses back on, I'm looking at him. I don't know who this guy is. Then all of a sudden I see Anthony Joshua's head come past him.
It's a big head.
I said, Anthony Joshua, you're at this party I'm about to host? Oh, you're dead on the no show.
Why?
I mean, big Anthony Joshua should be in, I don't know, those serious clubs.
Oh, they're terrible though.
Is it?
Have you ever
Districts, Libertine, Tape.
No.
It's true,
The
isn't
Box. No.
Those clubs are just tables everywhere, no vibe.
Horrible. Love Island.
Love Island.
Oh. Anthony Joshua's obviously a real guy.
So it's organic.
Must be. He's in Nigeria now.
He's in Nigeria now.
He flew there like straight away.
Is it?
Yeah.
Well, the nice thing, good thing about him was I got him in to the party.
Right.
So I'm the plug.
Yeah.
Right. And you know how I am with bouncers.
Yeah.
I am a bouncer. I bully bouncers, T.
I think Anthony Joshua could bully bouncers as well.
Listen, I said to him, I'm coming in. Anthony Joshua's coming. And I'll wait for Anthony Joshua. We all went. Anthony Joshua came with like 25 people. Got a table and all that. He thought I was going to sit on his table. Not going to sit on your table, AJ. We didn't come together. I mean, they're smart.
With Dazza.
Yeah, I'm with Dazza. Dazza's my responsibility. And he's in his car. Okay, cool. But AJ, we didn't come together. You should have called me. So, it was in there. I was hosting. And he came and he was shoulder to shoulder with me while I was hosting.
Well, not shoulders. No, he wasn't.
It was shoulder to shoulder. No?
It's shoulder to
elbow. It was close. Shoulder to elbow.
Yeah.
Of course, because he's a high guy. But he had a great time. And what I liked about myself was when AJ was doing his thing, enjoying himself, people were recording, and I told everyone to put their phones down.
Love that.
I'm fed up of this phone out straight away. Just sometimes leave the phones. Let's just marinate.
Yeah.
Let's just marinate.
I agree. I'm consciously not filming everywhere I go. Like obviously I do a lot. You do a lot. We like something in me just says people are gonna start getting sick of everyone just pulling out cameras everywhere. So the last 6-7 months I've been like, I'm just not pulling out my phone for anything. The
problem with these phones is I don't mind someone putting a camera in my face and it's just there and it's fine. But the light comes on and you can see I'm wearing see-through glasses. So already it's like WrestleMania lights, but just firework, everything it's too much. It's killing me in the eyes. So that's why I'm not with the phones. If you're bringing out the phones without the light, maybe that's fine.
So what did you watch any of the Brit Awards?
So I did. You know what? I watched the Brit Awards on Twitter.
Oh, okay.
Is that fair?
What were you doing yesterday? Because you didn't watch the PSG Dortmund game either.
I was on Twitter. I was on Insta. I was responding to my Insta messages. And I thought, you know what? I'm giving my phone 2 hours eye contact without the shoulder shaking fast for once. You know what I mean? I always give the phone. I always give the phone the bareback. I'm holding the phone in one hand and the other hand's doing all the work. And the phone is getting Ella Hughes, me, and you know what I mean? The phone's always seeing the pipe up and then fireworks. You know what I mean? But this time the phone has got both hands, my attention, and we're having a chat. It's like the laptop. A lot of shoulder shakers, I've got the laptop out. The laptop is just seeing. Remember, the laptop was looking at you, move fast with the shoulders, and your butt knackered. It's not fair to you, man.
It's just the
You got to balance it. You got to balance it. You got to balance it. But Ella Hughes,
Ella Hughes. This has become your thing. Southampton's own Ella Hughes, the Queen of Southampton. Obviously, the King of Southampton is
Ella Hughes.
Nathan Redmond.
Oh, Nathan Redmond.
Yeah.
Oh, he's the king. Oh, you said the king.
The king,
the queen.
yeah.
Oh,
She's
yeah,
the queen.
Yeah, she's the queen.
Allegedly, according to you.
Nathan Redmond. That don't mean that you can go to Ella Hughes. We're just saying that. Speaking from distance.
Yes. But yeah, you and Savage Dan still warring. Geordie tried to get involved.
I think Savage Dan and Geordie are being permanent suckers. I think they're blocking. Because for me, this is my friend girl. You know what I mean?
Yeah, okay.
I'm the one that, when I was shoulder shaking, and I said to Dan, Ella Hughes, it's off camera, Ella Hughes is my thing. He was still stuck with the Spanish ones. So and the Brazilians, and he wasn't really going into the Southampton ones. Because that's the thing about porn stars. When you think about porn, you don't think about the ones from Southampton, Plymouth, Gillingham. No. I mean, Lulu from Eurotrash wasn't from Southampton, Gillingham, Plymouth.
Was she a porn star?
She was, yeah.
Okay.
She had the biggest carpets ever on Channel 4. Channel 4, you know Channel 4 allow this kind of stuff. Her nipples are like... Her nipples have got nostrils. Do you know what I mean?
I choose to say
But once
yes.
again, bless Lulu's soul. Because Lulu passed away way before Brian Pillman. Jill Dando. George Best. Bobby Robson. Let's throw one more in. Someone that's been bitten by a black widow in Australia. Savage Dan is a way better looking guy than me, and that means he's going to take the love of my life off me, and I'm not happy about that. You know?
You shouldn't be happy about him.
And it's not like I could beat him up as well. I'm not, this is not year 2 where I could just, you know what I mean? This is Savage Dan. He's got reach, he's got jab, uppercuts, duck. He's got that all, so you can't fight someone like that. He's like the Russian guy.
He did cry on a plane the other day, though. He
did?
did cry and listen to gospel music on a
that's
plane.
right. Yeah, the turbulence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Hurricane Dennis or Storm
Do you think I should
Dennis
tell her
or
that
whatever.
he was crying when there was turbulence?
But listen, I'm not going to get between you and Dan because I'm a mediator. But that feels like the sort of thing that she might need to know.
Tigo, is Ella Hughes nice to you? Because you haven't given me your thoughts.
I don't even think I've even looked at her.
Is it?
I'm not Lumos. I don't know every porn star's marital status, Instagram follow account.
My problem with Busy Signal, he's taking it too seriously. I think if you're going to follow a porn star and not say nothing to them, that's too serious. Like me, I wasn't following Ella Hughes.
Right.
I just messaged her.
Yeah.
Well, not even messaged her. I messaged Twitter.
You tweeted her name, yeah.
I just tweeted her name and she jumped on me and followed me.
Did she?
I said, you know what? I'll follow you back. Now we can follow each other around Southampton if we want now. You know what I mean? But you won't see me following Mia Khalifa, for example.
Right.
I think Mia Khalifa is the most shoulder-shaped person
right
in that porn industry.
Okay.
Me personally, I haven't shoulder-shaped to her.
Well, really, why?
I haven't touched the Mediterranean town yet.
I think she's like Muslim, Middle Eastern.
I ain't touched that town. Maybe it's because my stepdad is from Lebanon. Maybe I pay more respects to those. But yeah, I think when I was watching porn one time, I was offended. Even though I was offended. There was a scene where the American soldiers were having sex with the people from Afghanistan or whatever. But it was like the porno, and I was like, oh no, come on, man. No, that's not fair on my stepdad. So let me stick with predicament situations because there's no war and stuff. It's just straight taxi. They're doing the taxi in the park. Sometimes they get strapped to BDSM. Sometimes glory hole where they're in the hole and their legs are out. And then what else is there? I like it when they sleep with the young Spanish boy. There's a small Spanish boy.
On
that porn star.
Let's be clear.
There's a small Spanish boy. Dan will know his name.
No, using the word boy again.
And his pipe is coca-licious. And he's damaging MILFs and cougars all day long. Dan told me, if you type in boy fucks mum, he's there doing all of that.
But we can confirm he's over 18.
Oh, well, yeah, but he's Spanish. I never knew Spanish guys got pipes like Senegalese guys. I didn't know that.
I mean, anyone can have a pipe like a Senegalese
What,
guy.
Santi Cazorla and Vieira just looking like what? Same size? No way. Can you imagine? Oh, Teta just
Puyol.
holding something.
You think
big.
Puyol's packing?
Who?
Puyol.
Packing pubes, yeah. Definitely. Yeah.
All right, well, for fuck's sake, we just talked way too much about shoulder shaking, so let's get into some serious
I was with
Sundays.
Critical.
Okay.
I was with Critical, by
Let's
the
park
way.
the serious
Sorry.
Sundays and let's talk
Cool,
about
all right,
Critical.
cool.
Let's go. You were with Critical.
Yeah, so I DJ'd at Crep and Collins on Sunday, which was amazing. Big up J2K, Crep Collins, Bouncer, and Critical. And I met an American guy in the restaurant who got slapped by his girlfriend, which was amazing. But Critical didn't say a word while all this was happening.
Why?
I don't know. I mean, even when the slap went off, don't know if you heard it or what, but boy, slapping Critical, it's a dangerous game.
Why?
I mean, with someone that's got a head like that, if you slap them, you're gonna break your fingers. Critical's head different. Eat in front of Critical's head. Try. It's like it's like sitting on a table and Canary Wolf is just right in front of you. It's just like St. Paul's Cathedral right in front of you. It's like the shard right in front of you. Critical's head is wham. You're laughing, Tigo.
Yes.
Even when he scratches his head, he doesn't scratch like us. He throws combinations.
Is he ever going to come on the show?
He has to. I told him. He said he'll come. He has to. And the thing about Critical, one thing I give him is clean. He smells nice.
All right.
His beard is nice. His beard wants to be in the face after all that. So I like Critical. We've got to get him on the show.
Okay.
I'm dying to meet Critical's barber. That's just my last thing. So next time I go to Cones, I want to know if Critical's barber's on the ladder. Just to start the shape up. That's it.
All right. Let's get into what you just delayed. Some serious Sundays. All right. Serious Sundays this week are comments from last week's YouTube episode. We'll get back to Twitter next week. First comment comes from Nick Munster.
That's a good name.
Starting the show off strong with the Auntie Fanta call.
Oh, yeah. That was organic. That was
Yeah.
organic. So Auntie Fanta calls me every day. Auntie Surrey, Auntie Moon, Auntie Hala. Big up all my aunties, by the way. Oh, yeah, congratulations to my cousin Nelly that just bought out a baby boy and they named him Charles. I'm not happy about that.
Yeah.
Because Charles is my middle name and my middle name is named after my dad's name. And my dad is WCW and I'm WWF.
Right.
We don't get along.
Okay.
Because I haven't seen him for years. So I'm trying to change my name right now. I can't because we're sorting out some property stuff in Africa. But
How's that going?
that's going well. Friday we've got to go court. I don't know why, but let me tell you this. This is why I love my aunties. My aunties told me I've got a percentage in my house in Africa, which costs lots of money. Okay, cool. So they said I've got to go court to sort out some things. Now, I don't remember having an agreement with my family about any property whatsoever. So I asked about signature. When did I sign this? They said we'll talk about this on Friday. So I've got a feeling that when I was 1 year old, they made me sign it.
Is that the sort of thing they do?
I think so.
Next comment comes from Alia.
That name, I feel like I know Elia. I hope this is the Elia that I used to coach. Please tell me it's Elia Jones. Let me see.
Get Marv Abbey on here. And get Taser and Miles together.
One of those three guys were meant to be on the show today, but they're in Paris. They're coming.
And they've missed off Keith. They've gone with
Oh,
Miles
no.
instead of
We're not
Keith.
getting no Keith and Austin on there.
Why?
And Keith's got to change his name. I've told Keith. I saw Keith nose to nose. I said, Keith, your name's got to go if you want to mess with me.
Next comment comes from Fegzino. Auntie Fanta sounds like she's got the biggest back off. Specs, is she single?
Has my auntie got back off? I've got someone that you can have. You could have one of my uncles. You know what I mean? I've got an uncle called Aldo. You can have. I think he's got back off like Geordie. I'll send you his MySpace and see if you can get cracking. But Auntie Fanta's, no, you can't have her.
Next comment comes from Gucci Muskie.
I thought you said Gucci Mane. Imagine that was Gucci Mane.
I'm the king of shoulder shaking.
Why? How can you be the king of shoulder shaking? Have you broke a shoulder before? Why are you the king of the shoulder shaking? What do you do that's unique to me? Tell me. To be the king of shoulder shaking, for me, you have to be someone that watched Laid Bare, Sexcetera, movies for men.
Next comment comes from Niranjan Varma. Remember Niranjan Varma from last week?
Niranjan Varma. That sounds like what Harry was talking about. Harry was on Sky Sports talking to me about Naruto. Specs, you watch Naruto, innit? Harry, get out of my face. We talk about Naruto. What the hell's that?
I agree. Scribs and Harry like these Japanese cartoons, and yeah, it's not for me.
It's not for me.
But Niranjan Varma says, dang Specs, doing my name dirty. It's all good though. Also, I'm from Portland, nowhere exotic.
Oh, you're from Portland? Portland in America?
Yeah.
Another American fan.
Niranjan Varma.
Niranjan Varma from Portland. What I need you to do is I need you to find out a way how we can get people from Mogadishu in Somalia to watch this show.
It's true.
Yeah, because your name sounds like it's from Mogadishu anyway, innit? When you think about it.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, should we say?
If you want.
All right, salute, man. That was a subliminal one. They won't get that one.
I think they probably will. The next comment comes from Abdullah M.A.
Imagine if me and Critical were going to have a boxing match and we had to have a face-off.
Or Miles and Critical.
Wow! Can you imagine? It would just be like an eyeball looking at a back. That's not a face-off. That's looking behind your back. Critical. We're doing a face-off. Me and you, Critical. We're doing a face-off. Me and you. Then you and Miles.
Fuck you. Next comment from Abdullah M.A. Girls with shaved heads are a conundrum.
Conundrum. It's hard to pronounce, man. I can't imagine being a chairman. Oh, chairman, look at that conundrum. You ain't gonna turn around and look.
You know what a conundrum is?
No.
It's like a hard to solve problem.
Shaved head girls. No, we said what it is. It's the actor. The actor said that was in
George
Oceans.
Clooney. Yeah, it's George Clooney.
George
yeah.
Clooney.
Next comment come from Khan Bros Gaming. If you say you're a WWF fan and haven't played No Mercy on N64, you're a fraud.
Best believe T on my N64. Remember I bought about 40 games. The game's there. But nothing, Mario Kart's not coming out of the cartridge.
Did you not play with No Mercy or WrestleMania 2000?
There's one game I gave away, the Olympic game I gave away.
Who to? It was Craig. Sorry, I just wanted to...
Was it Mitch?
Yeah.
Okay, it was Craig Mitch.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've got No Mercy. But if it's not, the arcade wrestling game we had in the office, which was
Royal Rumble. WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Or something
Or the Royal Rumble that was on SNES. I don't think N64 I don't think it's the one.
No Mercy is the best wrestling game of all time.
On N64?
Yeah.
Serious?
100%. Next comment comes from Jim Ross.
What? 1 second. Stop there. Is this Jim Ross the one the face don't move when he talks?
That is what the picture is.
Please, Jim, please tell me it's you, man.
Jim Ross says, reactor when Kane took off his mask. By the way, I saw Specs in Angel wearing skinny jeans, the Wallard.
In Angel? Well, I live in Angel, basically. But I haven't been in Angel for a long time.
Skinny jeans?
Skinny jeans. I mean,
Jim Ross was around there not long ago.
Maybe you did see me. So why did you come and say hello? You remember last time I was on the train and my phone was ringing and it said Santi Gazzola?
Yeah.
And someone said, I saw Specs on the train, his phone ringing, it said Santi Gazzola?
Yeah.
Tell me.
Yeah.
Don't go in the commenters and tell me.
Yeah. Final comment comes from Thomas Kershaw. Specs has never spoken about how The Undertaker is married to Michelle McCool, one of the ultimate situations, up there with Kelly and Trish Stratus.
This is the only comment I saw last week, and I thought to myself, wow, you got me. And I think they've got kids.
You know more than me.
But I went into situations then. Trish Stratus was there, so If he wasn't as good as Trish Stratus, so
It's a big distraction, yeah.
But yeah, you know what I mean?
Well, those were the serious Sundays. Sometimes people ask us why it's called Serious Sundays.
Because it's not meant to make any sense.
Yeah, I don't get what people don't get about that.
Yeah.
What about this show is serious?
There's nothing to be serious. This is the way life should be. Life should just be easy. Like, what's that song? Easy like Monday morning. What song is that?
Easy like Sunday morning.
Oh, easy like Sunday morning. Amazing tune.
You know what it's time for?
It's time for...
Remember Wrestling.
Oh, I was about to say No Rules News.
No. All right, this week, we're going to do something different. We're going to watch along the match.
With our viewers.
With the viewers.
Viewers! It's me and you!
And we've got a special here. We've got a very special match. We got Triple H versus Kurt Angle on WWF
We've got
SmackDown.
Stephanie McMahon's husband versus Kurt Angle. Triple H was big though. His arms were out.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
he looks like someone that had Critical's head in the middle part of his body.
I told you, I listened to an interview with him and he said that he goes to the gym like...
Every day.
Yeah, about 3 times a day.
Yeah, Triple H is just mugging this guy off now.
What?
1 second. I didn't expect that. The back of his eye. I wish that was Geordie. Everyone would have walked out, noticed that he ain't wiped his bum in weeks.
It's still open.
Why is he wearing a G-string though? That all belongs to Lulu.
I think you have to wear a G-string if you're a
He's
wrestler.
wearing a bikini. Look at that. What's going on? That's why I don't like about pants. They go in the line. And then you're on the train, pulling it out. What do you call that again?
Wedgie.
Wedgies. See, the back off is still out. He's going to slap it. That's what I would have done. I would have done that. It's over. Pin him. Pin him like that. Now, if you do that to Geordie, you got to wash your hand with salt and soap.
It's still out.
Oh, my God. That's what I like about people like your colour. When your back off's out, it's lighter than your face. In our situation now,
It's finally coming
it's like
out.
I've been sitting in the oven that was on. Chris Jericho.
Chris Jericho's here.
He's in now, yeah? Here we go, the pedigree, but the referee's down. I'm trying to remember this.
See, Chris Jericho's a great wrestler as well.
I didn't like him, man. The intro he done during the Millennium was terrible.
Yeah, you didn't like that?
I thought Jesus was coming. It was
With The
Chris
Rock?
Jericho. Come on, get up, Triple H. Come on, man. The guy needs bum out. Thank you, man. Can't have your bum out and win. Who's that? Who is that? Oh, brother. The only white guy I know that says brother. Here we go. Watch this.
Hulk Hogan's here.
Yes, this is the one I liked. Oosh. That kick had no pace, nothing. This is a guy that is wrinkled up, at this time.
I think Hulk Hogan there is younger than Chris Jericho is now. And Chris Jericho's still wrestling.
Fair play to Uncle Hulkamania, man. That's the only thing I don't like. The legs were bowl, and he was just a bit too slow. But other than that, situation galore. And that is the brightest situation I know. Him and his daughters. If you're behind them in the queue, just put sunglasses on. What's going on there? Look at the moustache. Please give him the kick. Please, I'm begging you. The boot. See, if this was me, I would have, and I was Hulk Hogan, I would say, Triple H, hold the mic with your left hand, because that right hand was used to slap Kurt Angle's back off. So he didn't see Kurt Angle.
Oh, he's hulking up.
The boot.
That one had some pace.
And this one as well. That takes too long.
I love
it's
it.
an hour.
Oh, look at he's like he's floating in the air.
So that's what Hogan was. Hogan was a crowd pleaser. Everything was for the crowd.
Yeah.
Chris Jericho and Kurt Angle go out the shop. They go to the shop, come back and attack. Leave, go shop, come back and attack. They're so rubbish.
No, they're good. They're just a bit little for the guys they're fighting. What do you think of that, though?
That was good. I like that. That was good. I've always had a problem with the boot from Hulk. But I like Triple H. I like Kurt Angle in terms of that, like wrestling. I'm going to give that a 9. I'm give that a 9, man.
9, yeah. I'd go high. I'd go high because Kurt Angle's one of the best wrestlers. Triple H probably one of the best wrestlers as well. Hulk Hogan comes out, crowd goes crazy. Yeah, that's a good show.
Entertaining. And
the back off was...
Yeah, that's a good idea. That's a very good idea. And that's why it's free. No one's taking it seriously. That's why I said this to Chairman, let me bring my back off out sometimes and just see what happens. But no, ladder. You know what I mean? Sometimes just... It's not that deep, man.
You'll never know otherwise.
I want to bring my back off out sometimes in public because, like I said to you, with the colour, it's like it's not mine. It's not like it came with me today, if I'm wearing it now. Mine is tinted. And that's why sometimes I don't like wearing white boxers. I feel like I'm leaving a mark. It's serious, man. I was just sitting down.
Let us know what you thought of the watch-along format. YouTube, I mean, WWE owns the rights to that match, obviously, but it's uploaded so many times. I
don't think you can see my bum line. You want to have a turn?
Nope. That was Remember Wrestling. It's always changing, Remember Wrestling. We want to change it, make it better, make it worse, make it as annoying for the people who don't like it as possible. But that's where we are now. So, you know what it's time for?
It's time for No Rules News.
You're right this time, yeah. The first No Rules News story is from the Salisbury Journal. Man unable to plea in court over Salisbury incident because he wouldn't stop masturbating.
Got caught on Friday and I can't stop masturbating. This is amazing.
You have got caught on Friday. JPs were forced to remand a man accused of disorderly behaviour because he wouldn't stop masturbating. Mark Scott, 46, stripped off his clothes and repeatedly performed the lewd act in holding cells at Swindon Magistrates Court.
Fantastic. Not far from Southampton because they both begin with S.
Well, they're pretty far from each other.
Is it? Yeah. It's S, don't worry.
The homeless man, who is South African...
Guara.
faced a charge of behaving in a disorderly manner in Salisbury on February 5th.
Every time I type in South African women, they've got like level 1s, level 2s and level 3s.
Clooney's.
They're all Clooney's.
Our guy, whose name again was Mark Scott, 46, could not be brought up to enter his pleas with the court record citing misbehaviour, refusing to engage with the duty solicitor and getting naked in the cells. Magistrates recorded a not guilty plea and remanded him in custody until a bail hearing on February the 12th. This is a case of shoulder shaking getting you out of court.
Do you think shoulder shaking is an addiction? Or can it be an addiction?
For some people, I'd imagine it is, yeah.
Because everyone's done it, right? But obviously to be addicted...
No, not everyone's done it.
Oh, yeah. According to Sharky, Chunks has never done it.
Yeah. He'll be on the show one day to explain that.
Yeah. Because I can't comprehend that. If you're like Chunks and you've never in your life shoulder shaked, I find that very weird. I've been to jail. That wasn't a time to masturbate in terms of when I was going to court.
Right.
Because your mind isn't focused on, am I going to jail or what's going to happen? So you're not thinking about, situations or predicaments at the time. You ain't got the time for that. Obviously, when you go to jail and you realise you have to stay in jail for whatever time it is, then you can start shoulder shaking. So I just don't know how you're in court naked and you're just masturbating. I think the timing was wrong. The way of thinking was wrong.
46, homeless from South Africa, masturbating prolifically.
Oh, he's homeless.
Yeah.
So everything's outdoor. And if you type in outdoor on Pornhub, there's a lot of stuff that happens.
Is there?
Yeah. And it's always in the Eastern Europeans. They're always, they'll be walking, pretend to meet someone, offer them 50 of their money. They go around to the back of the bush. There's always a train going past, and it's a quick doggy, and that's the scene's done. And then it says, to watch more, pay this. Fuck off, man. Fuck off. It's a shit scene anyway. And then they always talk in their language with subtitles in English at the bottom. And at the bottom it says, "Do you want to fuck now?"
This next news story comes from the Mail Online. Footballer is suspended for 5 years in France after biting opponent's penis during a match, and victim gets a 6-month ban.
That's aggressive.
What,
VAR.
The ban or the penis biting?
Penis biting. You should be banned from football and watching porn.
The victim required 10 stitches and had to take 4 days off work.
How do you get into the biting the penis position? I mean, do you know what I mean? How?
Yeah, I think so.
A slide tackle, and the guy lands with his head on your penis, and you're waiting there, and then he bites? How does that happen? I don't understand.
It's got to be strategic, I think. You got to know that's the plan.
Do you know what my thing is? Even though there's no rules, never take a chunk out of a human being. Never. You should never. You shouldn't eat a human anyway. Mike Tyson with the ear, L. This guy with the balls, L. There was another one.
Penis, not balls.
Huh? Penis balls is all the same thing. If you're gonna bite the penis, you might as well go all out. Take a chunk of the balls as well. It's there.
This next story comes from Fox 46 Charlotte.
What's up with this 46? Is 46 the age where we just go mad?
It's true.
46. Come on, man.
This is from Fox 46, which is the local Charlotte news station, I guess.
Big up Charlotte, man. She could do a lot of kick-ups.
Proposed Alabama bill would require men to get vasectomy at age 50 or after third child.
Using big words there, T, and I wasn't born here.
An Alabama lawmaker has proposed a bill that require all men in the state to get a vasectomy within 1 month of their 50th birthday or the birth of their third biological child, depending on whichever comes first. So you don't know what a vasectomy is?
T, come on. Now, you went private school.
No, I didn't.
I went public school. Begins with P, but
Your teacher
ends
was.
differently.
What was your teacher saying?
None.
What do you mean?
And nuns are expired now. They're extinct. When I was a kid in year 6, not year 2 like Miles, year 6, all my teachers were nuns. Hoodies galore.
Where are they now?
And their voices were always different as well. They're just extinct like the dinosaurs. They just gone missing.
Vasectomy is basically...
Nuns, where you at? And again, if this is blasphemy, I slap my face. Because on XX videos, they appear on there as well doing a couple things.
Doing what?
I'm not gonna, again, it's blasphemy. But for me, it was a slap from me, in fact. But for me, they're in glory holes. So their bodies are through the door. There's a hole in the wall, but the legs are out. The guys come and do their thing and walk around. Glory hole. I don't even see them walking on the streets anymore.
I never saw them walking on the streets.
Well, people, that's a conspiracy. What happened to nuns?
Well, a vasectomy is how we got here. You don't know what a vasectomy is. It's when a man has his tubes tied, basically, so he can't produce fertile sperm. So he can't have any more kids.
A man don't want to have any more kids.
In Alabama, there's a lawmaker proposing a bill that every man on his 50th birthday get a vasectomy or after the birth of their third child, whichever comes first. Yeah.
Compulsory?
Yeah, that's what he's saying.
I agree, man.
And it would have to be at the person's own expense.
I agree. 50 years old, you try to push out kids, it's selfish. Your kid turns 10, you're 60. Kid turns 20, you're 70. And by the time your kid hits 25, you're upstairs. Selfish. That word surgery, I don't like it. I don't like the word surgery. Don't like it. It just sounds like wires and stuff are going to be dislocated in my body. Too much info. I can't do it to you. Sorry. I can't even go to... I go dentist, I see the guy wearing a long jacket, and he comes with all these metals, and he tries to joke with me. It's not the time to joke. I want to get out of here. I watched a film. What film was it? I watched a film where the doctors were killing people. Issues.
All right, so we're going to find out the name of this film that Specs reckons he's seen.
Man. Let me call Raggle. Hey, Raggle.
Yeah.
You know that film, yeah? Remember that film, yeah, where the guy, where we was talking about in a group, where the guy and we didn't know how the film ended. I think the guy's daughter dies, his wife and his daughter falls off the cliff, the little cliff thing.
Oh, yeah. What's the name of that film again? And it ends bare confused.
Yeah, bare confused.
Yeah. Oh, fuck, what's the name of it again?
Rags, come on, man.
Oh, wait, I think I know. Hold on.
Even if you have to go to Netflix now.
Nah, I can get it right. Hold on. Hey, you see that film we watched? At the end, it was bare confusing. Where you don't even know if he killed his wife and kids and all that
This
stuff.
is live right now. Toby is live right now.
What's the name of it? Oh, is it Rattled? No, not Rattled.
Fix up, man. That rat. What do you mean rattled? She's rattled.
Listen, what do you mean you rattled? You're rattled.
Yeah.
That's the idiot, yeah.
Where?
Hey, man's thinking of the film.
Come on, please. I need this.
What's the name of it, though? You watching it? Hey, no, let me go on Netflix, bro.
You have to go on Netflix, bro. You have to go on Netflix and get this.
I'm down on Netflix.
You have to go on Netflix and get this done.
Would it be shown in the last thing that we watched it? Huh?
It's not scary movie. It's not scary movie.
No, it's not a scary thing. That's what I'm trying to say.
American Pie.
It's not. No, it's not broken. It's like
American Pie.
brain something confused or something. Oh, wait, hold on. I'm on Netflix right
Coach
now.
Carter.
No, it's not Coach Carter. Bro. It's none of that, bro. It's it's not Coach Carter.
Insidious. No, it's not Insidious.
No, I'm looking at him. Wait, hold on. Oh no, I'm losing it right now. Wait.
Come on, man, go on, man. Come on, give that bum line, man. Give me that bum line. Come on, bro. That's it. Give it to me, bro. Come on, bro, man. Bring that back. Come on, man.
What would it be under? Thriller, really?
Yeah. Now, Thriller's Michael Jackson. It can't be under Thriller.
Fractured.
It's called Fractured. It's called Fractured.
Fractured.
Yeah.
Fractured, isn't it? It's fractured, isn't it? Yes, it's fractured. Wait, hold on. Let me even write it down on
Yeah, write it down. Tell me what you do, yeah? Because I just locked off.
Do you know what I had to search to find that film?
What did you search to find that film?
I went on Google and searched film where you don't know if he killed his daughter or his wife. Fractured.
The ending is confusing. You need to watch this film. So Fractured is the reason why I don't do surgeries.
All right, next story comes from CBS Los Angeles.
Mm-hmm.
Adult film shot at Santa Monica Public Library during business hours sparks outrage.
I've seen that. I've seen this on Sex Cetera already. Sex Cetera, the guy is always on the microphone talking about what's happening behind him. Greg and Felix are in front of him. He's there talking about, I'm in a library, it's crazy in here, and there's girls in books having sex.
The video is more than 10 minutes in length from a shot on Santa Monica city streets and then inside the Santa Monica Public Library Ocean Park branch. The video shows a woman exposing herself and then carrying out sex acts in the library.
The library is a place you go, you read Jim Ross's books, and it's just peace and quiet. I don't think it's a place where we go and start shaking. Because if it starts shaking, all the books fall down.
And the final story comes from the Seattle Times.
Seattle Seahawks. I was wearing a Seattle top one time. I was in the festival. The guy shouts in the back of what was it? Sherman.
Richard Sherman, yeah.
Sherman! He's a player, innit? Sherman? And I've got a friend called Herman. Sorry, Frosty, I've got to do that. That's your name though. I never wore that NFL top again. Never.
Well,
but it was Seahawks Seattle.
It was Seattle Seahawks. It was Richard Sherman. Yeah, I remember it. Woman on first date ends up as a getaway driver in a bank robbery. When her date said he needed to stop at a bank, the 40-year-old Massachusetts woman had no reason to be suspicious. But moments later, Christopher Castillo came sprinting back to her car, sweating profusely and clutching a gun, hat, sunglasses, and $1,000 in cash. He urged the woman to speed away And their first date quickly turned into a slow-motion disaster as Castillo tangled with police officers and the woman unwittingly found herself becoming a suspected accessory to a bank heist.
It's a big swindle. We had a big argument about the word hustle.
Well, no, we didn't. I remember you putting it in the Filthy group, but I think you were doing it in the Streets.
Yeah, so I'm in a group called The Streets. Who's in that group?
The Streets.
Busy Signal. Elephant Man, all those Jamaican artists I was talking about earlier are all in this group and they're serious. I'm in this group and there was a big argument about the word hustle. Right, so the argument was, T, if you're in a club and I come and take your expensive watch, am I a hustler? No, I'm a thief. That's what I look at it. But they said, no, it's a hustle because if I sell the watch, I make money. Now, when I checked the word hustle in the dictionary, in terms of Google, it said that hustle is, it said swindle. It said forced.
Taken by force.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I said, this man here, this is his hustle. But remember, she thinks it's a date. For me personally, I hate dates. I see everyone, all my girlfriends and guy friends I know that go on dates, I just see pressure. Like me, I'm confident, so I could do a date, but I won't do a date because I don't want that, face off, and it's not critical. It's a girl, and we're trying to impress. It's gonna be full of. It's just bullshit. Gonna be full of lies.
It's long, yeah.
So I hope this woman don't date again after this. There's no need.
She's 40.
How old is he?
33.
It's either you go on a date or you go on your hustle. Don't really mix the both. You can't mix both.
Well, the woman picked Castillo up at his parents' house in Rhode Island, then drove roughly half hour to North Attleboro, Massachusetts, where she lived. She later told prosecutors that Castillo had sat in the passenger seat and downed wine as he drove. So the Monday afternoon date was already off to a strange start.
So she got it all wrong. She didn't check all the mirrors.
Well, that was No Rules News. And this was the first episode of No Rules Show with no special guest. Everyone, please leave comments and ratings and reviews on iTunes. And thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. There's no rules.
Have a no rules day, man. Have a no rules day.